everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I'm here today with a journal flip through of The Hedgehog Feast by Edith Holden, the author of The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. She's responsible for these illustrations, of course, and it is her, I believe, great niece who has done the words. Her name is Rowena Stott, and you'll learn a little bit more of that as we jump into the journal. This is one of two autumnal journals that I've made as design team projects for the Junk Journal Studio on Etsy. I used the 3 kits that are part of the Fall Bounty collection from Michelle. All of them are super generous. One is more like journal pages, one is like ephemera, and then there's additional fussy cut elements and all sorts. So check them out. I've linked down below her shop, and you'll find all sorts of fun kits there. So this book, this is the original book cover, but I did dress it up a little. The closure is a metal eyelet with some of my eco-printed cotton fabric. The whole thing has been sealed with matte medium, and these collage elements are from the kit. I wanted something to break up the sort of straight look that I have here with the fabric that I used to cover the hand-built spine, which is this beautiful fabric. I used just some simple jute through 2 eyelets up here to keep kind of a simple, but fun and rustic and, autumnal feeling spine dangle. But I wanted to still show off these beautiful bits of this rusted eco-dyed fabric. I love the hints of the little black bits there. They're beautiful. So I also used some collage elements from the kit on the back, and I left our Edith Holden intact here on the back cover of the book. So this is a 5 signature journal. These are nice bigger books, but these 2 autumnal journals, like this one is, let's see, almost, 9 3/4 by 7 1/4. So they're nice larger journals. So we'll open it on up here. Now the end papers that I've used are these yellow and brown kind of gentle plaid feeling papers. I felt like they would be on a table in a farmhouse kitchen. That's kind of the look that I was going for here. So down here, this pocket's actually made from a Tim Holtz paper, and I've added this mushroom from the Junk Journal Studio kits. So a lot of the elements in this book will be from Junk Journal Studio. I'll probably just kind of outline when things aren't rather than when they are, because most of this is Michelle's work. So what do we have in here? Let's begin. A bunch of things in the front. So I kept the book flap from the book and made it into a journal tag. It's just the write-up of the author, and it accompanies this that I made a journal card out of. I added this die-cut and gilded label that has Edith Holden there, and just the picture of her because it's beautiful. And then this here is her great niece, Rowena Stott. Edith Holden was born at Kings Norton, Worcester in 1871, one of 7 children of a Midlands paint manufacturer. The family lived in the small village of Olton in Warwickshire, and it was there in 1906 that she wrote and illustrated a nature diary. The facsimile of her diary was published in 1977 under the title The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. It immediately became a bestseller both in Britain and America. After attending art school, she worked as an illustrator with her drawings, often of animals, being published in several books. She later moved to London and in 1911 met and married Ernest Smith, a sculptor. They lived in Chelsea and had no other children. No children, not other children. On 16th March 1920, in her 49th year, Edith died tragically by drowning in the Thames at Kew while gathering buds from chestnut trees. So sad. So this back cover photograph of Edith was reproduced by kind permission of Esmond Holden. This is a photo of Rowena Stott by David Berridge. Rowena Stott is the great niece of Edith Holden and is the owner of both the original illustrations of this book and The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. She's continuing the tradition of her talented family and now is a professional artist herself. So a talented, lovely family. These are both journal cards from the kit. I've been wanting to use this Edith book for so long, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, and it just seems so perfect for this fall, so that's what we've done. These are both just some leaf journal cards with some sparkle from my stash. So you see I've backed the inside of the spine with this lovely fabric. This opening page is from the kit. It's one of the beautiful journal pages. I've stitched some coffee dyed lace to it. Background, and these three elements are all from the kit. This is a rusty paper clip holding onto this envelope, and inside of it we have this journal card. So that just pops in there. And this is some nice brown construction paper. So we'll add that back up here. And then we have, this is a little image from a book called Hedgehog Tales that I also made a journal from. I had a few extra little fussy cuts from it, so I stitched, or I added some embroidery floss beneath it before I pasted it down. This is another image from that same book with some birds on a wire here. And here's the original title page of The Hedgehog Feast by Edith Holden. What I did in this journal is I covered all of the written text with this lovely matte terracotta acrylic paint because I love writing on acrylic paint, and I used Posca pens to create fun borders for that writing space, just to give some structure and break up that painted surface. We have some hedgehogs down here. This is some eco-printed crinkly fun paper with some fabric stitched to the side and a ruffle. This side, we have a collaged pocket with this journal card. These are all elements from the kit. This is my hand-dyed paper and a little stitch tab there. This and this page are from the kit. All of these elements here are from the kit. I love this mushroom journal card and this collage pocket. This is some handmade paper with a leaf that I've stitched on the side there. This is an original Edith Holden illustration from the book, this squirrel. More original pages. And a little leaf on the handmade paper there. This little collage pocket that says rose hips and raisin wing. Autumn 1988. That was from like a little kind of garden book. This journal card and the background are from the kit. I've stitched some gold circular lace up here from a vintage dress. This is some of my hand-dyed paper in this lovely shades of red. This little Maine sweet corn snippet is from the kit, as is this page. This is a watercolor paper female cardinal painting from a book, and this is a journal card from the kit. I believe that's a Kate Greenaway image that has been used in the design. It's very nice. More of that fun paper. This is another Edith Holden illustration, and I've stitched some corduroy as a tab up here. Another original book page, and some mushrooms from the kit on brown construction paper. This Boddington's Bulbs and Seeds label is from the kit. This is a page from the kit, and I've stitched some fabric to the side. Both of these pages are from the kit, as is this mushroom image, and this is on watercolor painted paper, and it has a little chamomile tea label there. I've added some lace over here, and this is a coffee stained doily paper journal card. Little birdhouse die cut. This was from a garden book, and I just thought it was really nice with all the herbs. And over here as well, The Hedgehog Feast, an original book page, just some scrap fun paper here, and this mushroom label is from the page of labels from the kit. This is the copyright page of the book from 1978, The Hedgehog's Feast. This is from a little calendar called The Changing of Seasons, and it says, apples are ripe, now autumn's here, and the air is sweet and crisp and clear. And you see this little tab right here? When you grab it and you turn it, it's actually a rotating image. So here we have two little girls, and there's a donkey there that they're feeding an apple to, and then when you come back, you've got the little girls looking up the apple tree. So they're planning to grab those apples, maybe to feed to the donkey. And then that's actually a tip out, and over here we have a September calendar, and a little girl sitting with a puppy with her apple, and it says, "I pick a sweet fresh apple from off the apple tree. I wonder if my doggy wants to share a bite with me." Dogs love apple. Just don't let them have the seeds because their bodies cannot process them, and they create the effects of cyanide on their liver. This is a beautiful page from the kit. This has a poem about November by Kay Pyle. I won't read it to you. I'll leave that if you want to pick up this book. This is a stitched on leaf that I've added to the side. This little mushroom label on a background from the kit. These are both from the kit. This is some eco-printed construction paper. You can see the birch leaves on here. They print really dotty and fun. I always love printing birch. This is a tuck spot on a painty paper. This image is from Harvest Friends by Banana Fana Design on Etsy. This is from the Junk Journal Studio Fall Bounty kit, and I love this bird. I love that image so much. Over here we have this eco-printed silk that's been stitched down on a background page from the kit. This is just some vintage fun doily. I thought it was quite autumnal with this like almost seed pod feeling bit that's stitched there. This is construction paper. This is an original image from Hedgehog Tales, another old autumnal feeling book that I made a journal from. The label is from the kit and says cozy. This is a lined page from the kit. This whole spread is beautiful. I think this is one of my favorite spreads, the papers from the kit. That side is gorgeous too. And then this is a little die cut tag, and this add-on here, this magic food, is from the Fall Bounty kit. This is a die cut little direction sign, and I figured you could write things on there if you wanted to. This is a background from the kit. I've stitched some orange lace up here. Another Harvest Friends image from Banana Fana Design, and then this corn journal card is from the kit, from the Junk Journal Studio. Another of the eco-printed pages. Over here I've stitched some iridescent organza, and you see more of those birch leaves. This squirrel is from the Fall Bounty kit, and I've stitched some velvet here as a tab. On this side we have a dictionary page of H's, and it says Harvest Moon at the top. The pocket is made from some handmade paper from a beautiful paper shop in Toronto in Koreatown. This is a 1930s Purity Flower original book page that I just cut this bit of this recipe for saffron cake in the handwriting of this woman from her old kitchen, and I created a journal card with it. Another original Edith Holden illustration. And the back side where I've painted and outlined the writing space. This has a Walt Whitman poem. I believe a leaf of grass is no less than the journey work of the stars. And I've stitched some vintage apron petit fleur type fabric on the side. An old English planting rhyme. One to rot and one to grow, one for the pigeon, one for the crow. This is a background page and a leaf element from the Junk Journal Studio. This is a scarecrow that I cut from an art photography book. And then this is a poem that some of you may recognize. Nothing Gold Can Stay by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay. Also makes me think of that book, the like Stay Gold Pony Boy, that book that I have a love-hate relationship with because it was so sad and I was forced to read it in my elementary school. Is it Who Has Seen the Wind, maybe? This is a page from the kit, and I've stitched some of my own hand-spun yarn down the side that I had knitted into a sample, but I'm using up samples and things in my studio right now. A lined page from the kit, and then this is actually from the original book, this brown paper, and I've added some fun coffee dyed lace as like a fabric flip down here. This is almost like a Swiss dot. It's quite pretty. And then I've added a little Junk Journal Studio snippet here. This is some of my hand-dyed paper, and I've added a tab of rose gold sequin fabric. These are all elements from the kit: the tuck spot, the paper, and this beautiful tag, as well as the background. This is my hand-dyed paper with some tattered silk there and this pretty gold. This is a background from the kit, rusted paper clip holding onto this watercolored painting by Lynn Gerard from her book, and I've backed it with my own hand-dyed paper. This is a little die-cut tag and some floral elements. This label is from the kit. It's on this book page. This is from a little art book. I just really thought it was fun. She's holding lots of fall leaves there, taking a autumnal wander like the ones I've been taking lately. This beautiful book page, I just felt like it really fit in this book. I love the colors. And then I made this tuck spot with the bottom because it was a large book. These are some little paper painted birds. This is from a gardening photography book, and they've been staked in a garden, so I made a journal tag with them. Sassy Squirrel and this background are from the kit. This is a watercolor Lynn Gerard painting image that I made a tuck spot out of for this autumnal wreath kind of family journal card. More of my hand-dyed paper. The standard diary 1884, that's from the kit. So is this page and this little pumpkin. Clipped on here we have the this I made into like a booklet, and it is the Blackbird song by John Lennon and Paul McCartney. You know, blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. You know, the beautiful song. Yes. More hand-dyed paper. I won't sing to you anymore with my extremely nasal allergy, possibly a cold voice, I promise, but I hope you enjoyed that little ditty. This is more original Edith Holden, and I love this picture because the hedgehog has apples stabbed onto her quills. This is some hand-painted, so these little velvet bits from when I cut this velvet. There's a few of them hanging about. I'm trying to get them all out during this video. I forgot to do that. You always have to kind of velvet the velvet when you cut it, because you get all these little bits. Because what will happen is velvet doesn't look fray, but it has, wherever you rip it, there's one line of disconnected velvet that's like, because velvet is like a very fine boucle. It's stitched onto thread like little fuzzies, so you lose that last little fuzzy, so you get these like itsy bitty bits. So there might be a few of those. I'll try to get rid of them all before the journal leaves me. This is a little watercolor fun stitched moth that I made as part of a collage photo project, and this is a little journal card from the kit. And these are both beautiful spreads from the kit. Why I Like October. And then this is a little tab that I made from this fun ribbon. It's very rustic feeling. And this is a very cute image of this tiny owl sitting on a great big mushroom. And it's a pointillist painting, and it's just really fun. I got it out of an art book, and it flips out, so we just have more writing space. And over here we have this stamp of a mushroom here, a parasol mushroom. Another original Edith Holden. This is the Hedgehog's Feast. And then this is from the original book as well. And then this is a bunch of little hedgehogs and mushrooms. This is actually from the Hedgerow Tales book. This is a journal card that I made. It's kind of a shaker card. It's got glitter inside, but you'll see there's lots of leaves inside there, and this lovely girl here with this chrysanthemum on her head. And I just wanted to make kind of a fall floral card to put in there. And then this is some eco-printed cotton. The corn is from the kit. This is a die-cut library pocket that I made. The background is from the kit, so is the owl and the library card. And this little journal card, those are all from the kit. So is the label that says flowers. You see that little die cut pocket? There's also a tab, and then the back is the looks like that when you deconstruct it. So then this is a one pocket, pocket number 2. Then this says apple wine. I cut that out of a book, a little journal card. And then this journal card is from Banana Fana Designs Harvest Friends kit. And that goes back there. Some writing space from the kit, one of my hand-dyed papers I've stitched this leaf to. Another original Edith Holden with some orange lace. More Edith Holden and writing space. This is a little collage pocket that I made. This is from the kit. So is this beautiful journal card with the apple pie, which I probably will be making apple pie today because I just picked a bunch of apples from my tree. It's only half of them and it's a massive bag. Our tree has gone crazy this year. Stitched some beautiful red and white fabric. It's very provincial to this hand-dyed scrapbook paper. This is a belly band from the kit on a page with apples back there. This was a jelly printing exercise that I did with maple seeds and rose gold paint, so it's a journal card there. Little label here, die cut, and the background is from the kit. This is a little collage pocket, and this calendar from 1917 is a large journal card from the kit. This is a little collage fodder that says Heart of Hearts that I did with watercolors and pencil and just had fun and added some leaves here from the kit. The Mr. Fox image and the leaf are from the kit on this plaid tuck spot on this fun damask paper. This was a background that I added these elements from the kit, Fall Bounty and these two things. This is a little snippet from a Shabby Dabby Doodah kit and some old book spine, and I just made a fun collage journal card. This is original Edith Holden with some eco-printed fabric stitched on the ruffle on the side. And then the writing space. This is some of that old saffron cake recipe, the leftover from the page. I made a tab with it on the hand-dyed paper. This is more of the Fall Bounty kit. The mushrooms. The only thing that's not from the kit is this background here. That was from an old farming book. And this journal card is so cute. I love it. This label's from the kit. It's on my hand-dyed paper. Another original book page from Edith. And some more of that Petit Fleur apron fabric. This is a page from the kit, and what I did was I stitched a bag over it, a plastic bag, to create this translucent pocket for this. So this is a journal card, a double journal card. So I collaged it here with some elements from the kit, the frame, the flower, and the gourd. And then this blue image is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And I added a Mabel Jones Gabbett poem. Let me remember as the days grow long, how brief a time is summer, how sweet her song, how children take delight in barefoot days, the garden's joyance in the hot sun's rays, the full maturing of flower and fruit, and the garnering of food of good from leaf and root. From early freshness through the heat of noon to lingering twilight, summer goes too soon. And this apple journal card is from the kit, and it pops in there, and that is also a journal card. And these just go inside our little plastic pocket here. This is a page from the kit, and I've stitched on this applique. This is actually from Qatar. My girlfriend who lived there sent me all these beautiful trims, and so I used some there. This is some coffee stained lace paper. This is a little die cut mushroom on an original book page that I outlined the writing space. This says homemade jam. Hand-dyed paper with some fabric ruffle. These elements are from the kit, and this is from Banana Fana Designs Harvest Friends kit. I think those kits married well together, actually. Some brown construction paper with a velvet tab. This is a collaged pocket that I made with elements from the kit and some thread that I attached as well. The background's from the kit. I've stitched a leaf on here, and this journal card is from the kit. This is a little avocado dyed bridge card with this sticker of a big basket of leaves. This is a wraparound pocket from the Harvest Friends digital from Banana Fana Designs on orange paper. This is a tall journal card from the Fall Bounty kit from the Junk Journal Studio. Over here, I made this journal tag. So this is about The Hedgehog Feast by Edith Holden, words by Rowena Stott. And I love the tab I created up here at the little birdhouse and some old book spine. This is a die-cut snail. The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, a facsimile reproduction of Edith Holden's Nature Notes for 1906, was undoubtedly the most beautiful book published in many years. The Hedgehog Feast is based on Edith Holden's exquisite watercolor illustrations, which were painted after 1911, and like the Country Diary, lay undiscovered for many years. Her great-niece Rowena Stott has added words to Edith Holden's paintings and line drawings to make up a delightful story about the hedgehog family and their preparations for a hibernation feast. In addition, there is a useful short section on the natural history of the hedgehog. This book has all the freshness and charm of the Country Diary and will have the same enormous appeal to children and adults alike. And I think that's very true. This book is very beautiful. So that's the front cover of the book, The Hedgehog's Feast. And I've stitched some of the petit fleur fabric down the side. This is a corrugated cardboard that I stitched an element from the kit to, and some eco-dyed fabric to make this pocket for this autumnal image. This is actually a children's morning image, but I love it, putting leaves in this basket. This is some deer from the kit, a die-cut skeleton leaf on some avocado dyed bridge score. This is a page from the kit. All these elements are from the kit except for the die-cut birdhouse and the leaf that I stitched on the tag. The other page is brown construction paper, and this little squirrel image is from the kit. This was from a gardening book, and inside there is the Harvest Friends, a little journal card from Banana Fana Design, and this is a really fun book page from a garden book. It has an apple and some apple blossoms. I've stitched this rose gold sequin tab on this page from the kit. This is all from the kit, including the journal card and the pocket. Another element from the kit on some very old book spine with little tiny flowers on my hand-dyed paper. Another original Edith Holden. More of that outlined writing space and the coffee-dyed lace paper. This label says Apple Barrel. It's from the kit, as is the last page that has this little list of things to remember, which I thought was nice for the back of a journal. And then some more of the this vintage dress lace in this gold tone. It's really pretty. And then this is my little Studioloo wax seals and signature with the date, and I've added these little pumpkin and gourd snippets from the kit. So that is The Hedgehog Feast. And if you are seeing this video, that means I have posted this journal to my Etsy shop, and I hope you are doing well. If you're looking for links to my shop, to my Patreon, you can find them down below in the description box. And until next time, I hope you're having a beautiful fall. Thanks for joining me.